Good morning, world. I'm going to try to share this word and my experience in 5 minutes or less. So, let go. So, I am currently an educator by profession. And about a week ago, focus, Tasha. About a week ago, I was outside during dismissal with a coworker and her student, Lisa. And we were dismissing our kids, and normally there is about a 15-minute grace period for parents and guardians to retrieve their children. So I had a little bit of experience with Lisa last year because she wasn't my student, but I would see her and I would see different behavior patterns that she would enact or go through. And so this year she started doing the same thing. But again, she's not my child. She's not my student. So we're standing outside, the coworker and I, and Lisa starts calling her mom on the cell phone frantically. Mind you, this little girl is in second grade. She starts calling her mom on the cell phone frantically. Mom, where are you? Are you going to pick me up? Oh my God. She starts freaking out, y'all. I mean, it was only maybe a minute past dismissal time, and Lisa is freaking out. And her teacher is just completely over it because she does it every single day. So I go over there and I try to help her out, and I'm talking to Lisa. Meanwhile, Lisa is freaking out. I mean, she's on another level. Like her mom is not coming to pick her up ever. Okay. And so she's on the phone, Mom, and she's crying hysterically. Are you going to pick me up? Are you going to pick me up? Are you going to, but wait, where are you? I don't see you. Like she's just going for it, y'all. Just straight going for it. So I tell Lisa, I'm like, Lisa, your mom is coming to pick you up. You're talking to her on the phone. She just told you that she's on her way. She's 5 minutes away because this is what her mom said. I could hear her. She had put her on speakerphone at one point. And while she's over there just crying hysterically and screaming the phone, where is her mom? Where is her mom? And so her mom says, I'll be there in 5 minutes. I'm around the corner. I stopped at McDonald's. So I said, Lisa, remember last year? And last year I had talked her into being a big girl about waiting for her mom. So last year she would tell me, Miss Esky, today I was being brave and I waited for my mom and this and that, all of this. And so she started to get better, like to say the least. She started to get better, a lot better, where she wouldn't cry during dismissal anymore. She would wait patiently, and she would always come over to me, and she would tell me, I'm waiting for my mom, and I'm gonna be a big girl. I'm not gonna cry. And I was so proud of her because, mind you, she's not my child. She's not my student. So this year, last week or when I reminded her, I said, Lisa, remember last year when you used to be a big girl? You were being a big girl, and you waited for your mommy, and you didn't cry. And I said, what happened? Why are you crying now? Why are you hysterical? Well, I didn't say the word hysterical to her, but, I broke it down to her in her words. And she said, but my mommy's not here. She's not here. And I don't know if she's going to come and get me. And da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like she was going for it. And I'm like, boo-boo. Let's be with it. It's dismissal time. I'm ready to go home, and you are giving it to me, and my ear is running off, and I don't want it. But I really wanted to get down to the bottom of why she was so hysterical and so upset and so fearful that her mom was not going to show up, or so worried. So then I told her, I said, Lisa, your mom says she's right around the corner. Calm down. Take a deep breath. She's on her way. I said, Lisa, what makes you cry like this when it's dismissal time? Because her teacher said that she starts panicking like that, like 15 minutes before or an hour before dismissal time. So I said, what happened, Lisa, that makes you feel like this, that you want to have the same behavior every day during dismissal? And I said, has your mom ever left you before? And she said, no, but there was this one time when I was in pre-K and I stayed there till I think it was 5 o'clock. And I'm thinking in my mind, okay, for a pre-K child, it's probably exaggerated time. It probably wasn't 5 o'clock. It's probably 15 minutes later. That's my assumption. Maybe it wasn't, but that's my assumption. She said, and she didn't come until 5 o'clock. And then I'm thinking, what if she doesn't come and get me? And then if she's going to leave me here and she's never going to get me, and then I can't wait for it. Like she was going for it. And I said, but Lisa, you're her daughter. why do you think that she would leave you here? It was so ridiculous to me, and I couldn't even begin to wrap my mind around, why do you think your mother, who loves you dearly, would ever leave you at school? Like, don't you think at some point she's going to realize when she gets home, Lisa's not here. I should go get her. So in my adult mind, this is what I'm processing, but for some reason, it's not connecting to her. Long story short, Lisa ends up getting taken into the office because her mom was taking a little long, and the teacher just didn't want to deal with it. She was just like, no, it's almost the end of the school year. She's been doing this since the beginning of the school year. By now, she should have it figured out. Lisa needs to calm herself down. So the teacher was fed up with Lisa's behavior. She took her inside the building to wait for her mom. I'm over my 5 minutes. Okay, I'm going to still make it in less than 10. I'd say like 6, 7. Okay, so I had quiet time later that week. I was actually supposed to post this video a long time ago, but I didn't, about a week ago. And I was having quiet time, and during quiet time, I asked Daddy God to speak to me and talk to me and, open my eyes, my ears, my heart to receive whatever it is that he wants to download to me during my quiet time. So during my quiet time, he brings up Lisa. And I'm like, Lisa? Lisa, like, what do I got to do with Lisa? Like, it's Saturday morning today. Like, what you mean about Lisa? I don't want to talk about Lisa. That little girl's overwhelming to me. So he starts telling me about Lisa, and he said, mind you, this is the kicker. This is the kicker, y'all. I'm just always crunk. I need to. Okay. This is the kicker. The night before, I had a moment. This is worth going over the time. The night before, I had a moment. Complete moment, y'all. Full disclosure and honesty right now. There are some things that I have been speaking to our Father about, our Daddy God about, and some promises that he has placed in my heart and things that he's told me that he's going to deliver on. And y'all, I don't see the manifestation of it at all. I'm like, crickets. Like, how is this going to happen? Okay, I'm hearing the things that you're telling me, but I'm just saying, how? I don't even see a little piece of evidence. Mind you, y'all, he said as a kingdom kid, as a kingdom child, he calls us to walk by faith and not by sight. So why would I even be anticipating that I'm going to start seeing things that he's speaking to me about, right? But when you're in the moment and you're believing for something and you're praying for something, you're putting your faith behind something, you don't think about that. You just like, Daddy, I prayed for this thing and you told me to pray for it and ask, and now I don't see it, and what am I going to do? And right? Zoom in. Do y'all see me transforming into Lisa? I was like, stank face on it. Stank face. Why would you do that to me, Daddy? So that night, I started transforming into Lisa, being hysterical, crying, going through the motions of, but I'm praying and I don't see it, and I don't even see evidence, and you said you were going to come, but I don't see it, and you're not here. And then he started to tell me, he said, Tasha, what would make you think that I would leave you, my daughter, whom I love, just out there in these streets? What would make you think I would leave you like that? Just hang up on the promise that I gave you. Focusing on Lisa, right? When I asked her that question, Lisa, what would make you think that your mother would leave you when you are her daughter, you are her child that she loves? So he was like giving it to me in reverse. And I was like, you know what? I take that. Thank you, Lisa. I take that. Lesson learned. So he starts explaining that to me. Tasha, look at yourself. You're just like Lisa right now. And not in a negative way, like, look at yourself. But he was just saying, like, look at you right now. Look at where you are. Are you displaying yourself right now as a kingdom kid, as my daughter, as the queen that I've called you to be, as the daughter, the woman of my dreams that I designed you to be? Are you really owning that right now? Because I wasn't, y'all. Like, truth be told, I was panicking. Like, but you told me that this was going to happen, and it didn't happen. And you said that and then he said, have I ever left you before? That's what I was like, oh God, no, you haven't left me before. No, you haven't. But that is the question that I asked Lisa. And she said in pre-K one time, her mom was late. And he said, Tasha, it may appear that I'm late to you. Just like Lisa probably exaggerated that her mom didn't come till 2.5 hours later at 5 o'clock. I'm probably exaggerating that he's not showing up for me right now. And he said, it may appear to you, Tasha, that I'm late, but I've never left you ever. Like, word is bond. Like, you cannot tell me that I've ever left you. I said in my word, Tasha, I promise I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. I will never reject you. I will never abandon you. And then, so everything he's just downloading into me, showing me, that's what the point of you seeing Lisa was. That's what, did you see how you took my place and you started asking her questions that I'm asking you? Do you see how you're acting in this moment when I told you I promised to deliver, that I am not a man that I should lie, that I watch over my word to perform it? Do you see when I told you that? And I wanted to show you what you do when I've given you my word and my promise. I was like, Claude, Lisa done taught me a lesson. I hope that encouraged somebody. I'm so over my time and I'm so sorry, but hopefully that made sense to y'all.